Everyone, it's your girl Gelbeauty-QM here, aka Grace, and it's time for another ranking video. So if you all remember, I did a collab and I believe it was 2024 where I did a whole bunch of posts for Dossier. So I figured we go ahead and rank some of the Dossier fragrances in my collection, especially since I have quite a few from that set and I know they do great sales, because I started buying Dossier for Adrian when he was like in middle school, and he still wears his Dossier fragrances now. So I know a lot about the brand personally from having worked with them, and I own a few fragrances I want to share with you all today. So if you like videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Y'all know I do a ton of fragrance videos. I'm trying to make sure I get all of these done during the holidays, so that way you have some videos to watch and get ideas for when it comes to gift giving and whatnot. So hopefully you appreciate this. But yeah, I do a ton of fragrance videos. I also do a few makeup videos here and there. I haven't done nearly as many this year as I normally do, but I just have a love of fragrance so much that it's kind of taken over my channel, if you will. So just bear with me. I do still do makeup videos here and there, and why you don't need eyeshadow videos. I actually have to edit one of those tonight when I get done filming all of these. Finally, if you wonder where my fashion videos went, I took them over to my fashion channel. That's Fashion with Gelbeauty87. I do a ton of fashion content over there. I do 2 to 3 fashion shorts a day, and I run long form fashion video a week. And when you go over there to subscribe, make sure you check out the community tab, because you can actually help me pick what goes in the fashion videos toward the future. The 90s supermodel video I recently did was inspired by a poll that I asked you all who your favorite 90s supermodel was, and every supermodel that was picked was put into that video. So if you want to help pick the fashion that goes in the fashion videos, make sure you head on over there and subscribe and check out the community tab. Now let's get into this video, because I do have a few fragrances from them. I think I have like 10. So this one will be as long as like the Kylie or the Snif or the Flirt video, because I don't have as many, but I felt like 10 was a decent amount to be able to sit and talk to you all about. So yeah, we're gonna get into it now. I gotta get them out of the bag. Oh, I'm sorry, I think it's 11. Sorry, yeah, I have 11. So I have some of theirs from their actual core line of fragrances that they make, and then I have some from their dupes. So if you didn't know, Dossier started off making lots of dupes, but then now they have some of their own fragrances. So I want to start off with their own fragrances that I like the best, and then we'll kind of slowly but surely move into the dupes that I have from them, because I think I only have like 2 or 3 fragrances actually from them, and everything else is a dupe, because that's what I knew them for, dupes. And then when they finally started coming out with stuff of their own, I was like, oh, okay, let me find out. Find out y'all up here making your own fragrances. And now they even do collabs with influencers, which I'm so excited and happy for those influencers that they have done collabs with. So these are my 2 personal favorites. We're gonna start off with Oud and Rose on Fire. I personally really liked this one. I thought it was a like unique thing to add to my collection. So the top notes are pink pepper, pear, and vegan honey. Then the middle notes are rose, oud, and saffron. And then the base notes are vanilla, myrrh, musk, and plum. So to me, this kind of just smells like a more peppery, honey, saffron version of Unmuted from Nosy, or what is it, Chorizo number 40 from Sol de Janeiro. If you wanted like a spicier version of that, that's gonna have like some honey and some kind of florally-esque notes to it, then I feel like it could be cousins to that, not necessarily sisters to it. It definitely gives a more like peppery, strong, kind of a saffron-y scent to it. But I really do enjoy this one. I actually plan on pairing it with Chorizo number 40 that I have sitting right next to me, just to see how it'll smell. So maybe I'll do that in this video, and then we can see how it smells overall, since I don't have as many to talk about as I normally would. So, and just so you know, the Chorizo has black amber, plum as the top notes, jasmine blooms as middle notes, and vanilla woods and warm musk. So we'll see how it smells. I'll start off putting Oud and Rose of Fire on, but I did really enjoy this one. This was one of the new ones that they had come out with, and I really did like it. Then we have Golden Rum and Amber. I really love this one too. Like, I genuinely would buy this one again, even though this one was originally sent to me in PR. Like, if I ran out, I would go and buy this one again, because I like it that much. So this one has the top notes of bitter almond, plum, and sage wood. The middle notes are rum, clove, and cedar wood. And then the base notes are ambroxan, vanilla, Tolan balm, and candied fruit. I can really smell the candied fruit in here, which I think is one of the reasons I really enjoy it. Because, yeah, I can definitely smell the candied fruit in here. I don't feel like I smell that much of the almond in here. I do smell the vanilla and the plum and the rum. So I feel like this is just a nice like candied fruit kind of sweet fragrance for you to have. So if you like fruit, I feel like this would go really nice with Naughty Nona from Snif for sure. Because it definitely gives me kind of the vibes of Naughty Nona from Snif. But the rum in here is more played up than, I don't think there's rum in that one, but it definitely gives like if Naughty Nona from Snif had rum in it, that it would be this fragrance. So I really enjoy that, and I know they didn't mean to or probably don't think of it as a dupe to Naughty Nona, but it just gives me personally the vibes of Naughty Nona. And as you all know, I do have a lot of Snif fragrances, which I don't think I actually ranked Snif yet. I think I just gave you all like my top favorite Snif fragrances on my channel recently. But now that we've let this dry down a little bit, which smells amazing, now I'm going to add Chorizo's number 40 on top. I'm only going to do 2 sprays. Y'all know I would normally do 4 if we were doing a full wear test, but because we're not doing a full wear test, I'm just trying it out to see how I feel about it. If I had Naughty Nona here, I would put that one on top of this one too and just see how I feel about it. I kind of want to do a series where I like do layering combos of stuff that I've talked about I think might go good together, and then you know, wear it throughout the day and see how they work out with different brands. So you all can let me know if you're interested in that or not. But yeah, let me, okay y'all, so we're gonna start off. Okay y'all, so we're gonna start off with Citrus Tea, and this is supposed to be a Le Labo number 29 dupe. This is my favorite Le Labo. I know other people like, I forgot what number it is, in like 30 something, but I like number 29 the best. And it has the top notes of bergamot, fig, and black tea, the middle notes of bay leaf, tobacco, jasmine, and vetiver, and then the base notes are cedar wood, musk, hay, peach, and incense. Now normally I don't like really scents like this that are really spicy and like smell like spices and incense a lot, but I don't know what it is about this one, but I absolutely love this one. When I smelled it for the first time, I was like, oh my goodness, yes. Because I think they ended up sending me this one in PR when they first sent me stuff, because they just sent me random fragrances the first time, and then the second time they let me pick out, and the third time they let me pick out. But I ended up getting a sample of Le Labo 29 from a department store when I had ordered some makeup, and then I saw they had a dupe for it, so I was like, say less. So I had to end up getting this in my collection. Then I think I ended up getting the extra one of these because I think I had won a giveaway from Dossier the same year I was partnered with them, and I ended up getting a double of it. So I'm super excited to have both of these in my collection, because y'all know how much Le Labo is. It is super expensive, and this only costs $49. And the good thing about Dossier is you can go to your local Walmart or Target and pick these up in stores. So if you have an emergency, you need to like get somebody a gift and you're not sure what to get, and you know they like a certain cologne or perfume, if they have to dupe for it in store at Walmart or Target, you can go in store, pick it up, and head to the Christmas party and be perfect. So that's another reason why I wanted to talk about them, because I'm like, I know you can just go in the store really quick, snatch it up, and have a gift ready for someone if you don't know, you know, like what necessarily to get them. So then I have Ambery Vanilla. So Ambery Vanilla is supposed to be a black opium dupe. I won this one in the giveaway as well. So this has the top notes of mandarin, pear, pink pepper, and licorice. And then the middle notes are jasmine and orange blossom. And then the base notes are cedar wood, patchouli, vanilla, and coffee. So I feel like this is kind of just a classic scent, if you will. We all know black opium from YSL. It is a classic staple scent. I feel like that lots of people have in their collection, myself included. I have travel sizes, so I don't have a full size because I have the full size of this, so I didn't feel like I needed to have both. And it smells pretty much spot on to it. If anything, to me this one kind of smells like the illicit green one, which is my personal favorite from YSL Black Opium. It gives me more of illicit green vibes. Maybe it's just me, maybe because mine is older, because I have had this one for a year and I haven't used it yet, but it smells more like illicit green to me than the traditional YSL, but that could just be the aging of the product. I don't know, but overall, I would say if you like a good dupe, these are just some of the dupes in my collection from them. Next, I have Powdery Coconut, which is supposed to be a dupe for Soleil Blanc from Tom Ford. This one is $49. The Black Opium one was $29, and then the Le Labo was $49. So I guess it depends on who the fragrance house is, how much they charge for them, because they might have to use better ingredients or certain ingredients that may cost more based upon who they're duping out. So just keep that in mind. A lot of the $29 ones though, I feel like you can find at Target and Target and Walmart, if I remember correctly. I know I went to Walmart and saw the Black Opium one and a couple of other ones that we're going to talk about here. So all the ones I talked about for $29 here, you will most likely be able to find in store. But back to this. So the notes, and the top notes in this are cardamom, pistachio, and bergamot. The middle notes are ylang ylang, tuberose, and jasmine. And then the base notes are cedarwood, amber, benzoyl, and coconut. So I wasn't as wild with this as I thought it was going to be. I think it's because of the ylang ylang. Y'all know how I am about ylang ylang. Or if you did not know, I am not a huge fan of ylang ylang in my fragrances. So I feel like the ylang ylang is really what's throwing this off for me and what makes me not necessarily love it the way I thought I was going to. But it's okay. I feel like it's a nice scent for summer. It just kind of reminds me of Maldives in a bottle from Kylie that we just talked about in the last ranking video I did, because the last ranking video I did before this one was Kylie. So it just gives me the vibes of Maldives in a bottle, but I feel like that one has a little bit more sweetness to it, whereas this just really is heavy on the ylang ylang. I don't feel like I smell like a lot of the other notes they claim in here. Like I smell no pistachio. I don't feel like I smell a lot of tuberose or jasmine. Like I feel like I mainly just smell the ylang ylang in here, and that's why I'm not a huge fan of it. And like the coconut a little bit, because it smells like powdery coconut with ylang ylang, and I'm not a huge fan of it. So I don't use it that often. I keep it around for like video purposes and stuff, but I don't know that I would necessarily have bought that one if they had not sent it to me. Just something to bear in mind. I'm gonna be honest with you all. Then this is the other Tom Ford one they sent me. So this is Metallique from Tom Ford. And the top notes of this are neroli and orange blossom. Then the middle notes are hawthorn and heliotrope flower. And then the base note is vanilla, amberette, and Peru balsam. So if I remember correctly, I didn't really like the smell of this one either. I like the smell of this one a little bit better than the other one we just named, but it's not by much. I don't know what it is about the Tom Ford ones they sent me, but I was not a huge fan of these. This one is only $32 though. But I don't know. This one didn't really do it for me either. Like with Tom Ford, I feel like I have hit and miss. Because I like Lost Cherry from Tom Ford, which I actually have a dupe for. So I'm surprised I don't see it here anywhere. I don't know what happened to my Tom Ford dupe of Lost Cherry, but I do have one. I mean, sorry, my Dossier dupe of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I don't know where it is at this point in time, because I checked my drawers and it wasn't there, and I checked the bathroom, it wasn't in there. So I'm not sure where that one went, but I do have that one. I do recommend it. It definitely does give the true scent of Lost Cherry from Tom Ford, because I have smelled it in store and have an idea what it smells like, and it definitely is a dupe. But I don't know if this is a dupe from Metallique or not, but I just know that the notes in here aren't notes that I generally reach for. So this is another one I just keep as far as like to reference the brand, that to show that they do have high-end dupes in addition to, like, you know, more of the dupes that you're used to seeing in department stores and whatnot. But I'm not a huge fan of the Tom Ford dupes I have grabbed from them. Next we have Powdery Orange Flower. This is supposed to be a dupe for Valentino's Viso Viva fragrance. I'm confused on which fragrance that's actually supposed to be, because at first I thought this was supposed to be like Born Aroma, but when I smelled it I was like, yeah, it's definitely not Born Aroma like I thought. So the top notes of this are mandarin, bergamot, ginger. The middle notes are orange flower, white flowers, gardenia, and then the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, and musk. So let's see. Yeah, because it definitely doesn't give the scent of Born Aroma personally for me when I first smell it. And this one retails for $32 as well. So you might be able to find this one in store, because it's more one of the traditional fragrances that you can pick up at Sephora. I feel like the ones that you can normally pick up at Sephora and Ulta stores are the ones that they genuinely usually have in like Walmart and Target, for you to be able to go in quickly and grab it and go on with your day. But yeah, I like the smell of this. Okay, I'm not necessarily in love with it. I do like a orange flower though, so I could see myself reaching for this one over the two last Tom Ford ones that I showed you all. I haven't really used it that much because, like I said, some of these I wanted to giveaway, and I feel like this is one I got in the giveaway too. They kind of get a giveaway of the most popular like scents that were selling on the website at that time. Remember, it was like 2024, so I guess these are the most popular dupes at the time. But yeah, it smells like what I expect a Valentino fragrance to smell like, if that makes sense. But I'm not in love, if you will. Then we have Woody Raspberry. So Woody Raspberry is supposed to be a dupe for Rabanne's Lady Millionaire or Lady Million. I had never smelled a Rabanne fragrance, so I was excited to get this one and try it out. So this one has top notes of raspberry, neroli, and lemon. The middle notes are jasmine, orange blossom, and gardenia, and then the base notes are patchouli, amber, and honey. I don't really like a lot of florals in my fragrances, so I wasn't a huge fan of this just because it's giving an awful lot of floral, and I like more warm, sweet gourmand. So this isn't one that I would personally pick up and necessarily be in love with, if you will, because it has gardenias and orange blossom and jasmine, so that's a lot. It smells okay. I personally wouldn't have picked this, so I think, if I remember correctly, this was another one I got in the giveaway because they sent like 3 or 4 in the giveaway, and then I got to pick a few of my own. And the ones I picked are the ones I usually like. And this is the fragrance that started it all for me personally when it came to Dossier. So this is Floral Marshmallow. And I feel like we all know what Floral Marshmallow is, or at least I feel like you should. Floral Marshmallow is Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian. That started me on my obsession with Kilian, believe it or not. I picked this up. Sorry, I picked up the travel size from Sephora and I loved it. And then I picked up the dupe because I was like, I didn't want to have to spend like the high amount that I had to spend on the travel size to have the fragrance in my collection. But this is a gorgeous fragrance. It has the top notes of marshmallow, neroli, and bergamot. The middle notes are orange blossom, honeysuckle, jasmine, and orris. And then the base notes are amber, vanilla, and musk. I really do love this fragrance. This was like the very first fragrance I got from them, and this was included in that giveaway that I won as well, because I have one that I have used that's like probably about right there, but I'm showing you all my nice like full one. But I have one that's like halfway done. This just smells absolutely amazing. I love the marshmallow in here. I feel like all these notes blend so nicely together, and I wouldn't have expected them to. But I feel like I could mainly smell the marshmallow when you first like spray it on, and then like the other notes when they dry down just dry down and smell so beautifully together. So I would definitely recommend this one. So the ones I would recommend, or at least the ones I feel like you can pick up at last minute and be okay, I feel like would be like Floral Marshmallow. I don't think you can pick up Citrus Tea, so I'm not going to show that one. Ambery Vanilla, you know, the YSL dupe we talked about, the YSL Opium dupe. And it's one other one that I liked okay. I think it was the Powdery Hawthorn I told you I liked okay, or was it? No, I'm sorry, it was the Powdery Orange Flower that I feel like you'd be able to pick up in store really easily if you need a last minute gift for someone. So these are the 3 to 4 I recommend. Now, of course, I recommend the 2 fragrances that are exclusive to their collection, that are part of the Genderless collection and are fragrances of their own. I like Golden Rum and Amber. I just don't know if you could pick up Golden Rum and Amber in store, so that's just something to keep in mind. But this is probably my favorite. And now we're going to check on the one that I just put with Chorizo number 40 and see how it smells. So they smell really nice together. Like if you wanted a really nice spicy scent, but a nice floral scent, not floral, a nice sweet fruity scent as well. I don't know, it's a weird combination, but I'm really enjoying it. Like I can smell all the I can smell like the incense and the spices in it, but at the same time I can still smell some of the fruitiness in it because of the jasmine and the black currant and like the floral. So it has a nice unique scent to it that's hard for me to describe, but I'm definitely enjoying this combination. Absolutely love it. I want to kind of try it with Mute from Nosy and see how they would smell together, because Unmute from Nosy and Chorizo number 40 smell really similar together, and to have both the perfumes combined together, then I feel like it would last much longer because they're both perfumes, but it would still give the same effect that this is giving. So I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I would recommend you try this one out as well if you like more spicy scents. But again, like I said, I don't know if you can pick this particular scent up on from Target and Walmart, or if you have to actually Go on their website and pick it up. They have amazing sales on Black Friday though, so that's something you should look out for, again, which is why I did this video, because I wanted you to have kind of an opinion of the brand overall, or at least my opinions if you watch me for fragrance, because I know some people watch me for fragrance, some people watch me for beauty, and then some people go over to the fashion channel and just watch me for fashion. But I wanted to help all my fragrance girlies out today, and I hope this was somewhat helpful. I feel like it was a little all over the place, if you will, and it wasn't as informative as some of my other fragrance videos, so if it wasn't for you, my apologies. I did my best with it, but I haven't smelled some of these Dossier fragrances in a while, so I had to kind of like give myself a little refresher on camera with you all. But I hope this was helpful in some way. If nothing else, just you knowing that you can go in store and pick these up and smell them for yourself, as opposed to just assuming what they smell like, because they do have testers in Walmart and Target for you to smell and check out and see. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Comment down below and tell me if you tried any Dossier and what your favorite dupe is from them. Like I told you all, my favorite dupe from them is Le Labo number 29. I believe that's called Noir. I think that's the name of the fragrance. And my favorite actual fragrance from them is Golden Rum and Amber. It smells absolutely phenomenal. If you like Naughty Nona from Snif, then I feel like you'd really enjoy Golden Amber and Rum from them, and that would be one you might want to consider picking up. But like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. My membership is down below if you want to see more exclusive content from me. Like, I just went to the Wicked for Good private screening that YouTube had for some of us creators here in Chicago with Dr. Ash and her makeup. So I vlogged that experience, and then part 2 of the vlog is me basically breaking down and telling you my thoughts on the movie and giving like a miniature review. So if you haven't seen the video, if you haven't seen the movie yet and you do join the membership, make sure you don't watch the part where I'm taking off my makeup, because that's where I explain how I feel about the movie. But yeah, you can check it out down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye. So I finally decided to hop on Shop LTK. So if you're interested in where all my fashion comes from on my fashion channel, make sure you follow me over on Shop LTK. I give you the exact details of every dress and every item that I upload over there of my shorts, and you can get all the information you need. So make sure you head on over there and follow me on Shop LTK, and I'll catch you guys in the next videos. Make sure you subscribe here as well, and have a great day.